Eyewitness News reporter Matt McFarland continues our team coverage.
All right, Matt is in New Haven with the very latest there. Matt, what are the conditions looking like?
Well, Aaron and Mark, the big story here is the wind. That is until just probably about 15-20 minutes ago. New Haven Fire, police, they responded to this pier area. We actually saw New Haven Fire Rescue. They took a boat out because there was a report of a boat in the water in the New Haven Harbor. So that was unconfirmed at the time. But obviously, when you get a call like that, you're going to go out there and respond. So we can see plenty of flashing lights off in the distance. And the New Haven Fire Rescue boat is making its way back to the dock right now. But before this call that sent the New Haven Fire Department, again, the big story today here in New Haven was the wind. Just whipping off the water, the spray from the sound piercing when it hits you. Now, here in New Haven, city leaders, they started prepping for this storm yesterday. The main concern, those damaging winds, which could bring down trees, branches, power lines. In fact, United Illuminating, which services this part of southern Connecticut, reporting more than 81,000 customers without power. And then here in New Haven, it's more than 3,500 who are in the dark. And while the wind can pack quite a punch, all afternoon long, we've spotted people pulling over, coming to shore, snapping photos, saying it hasn't been like this in years. Now, this is usually a pretty popular spot here, the New Haven Harbor area, Long Wharf area. You have the food trucks. New Haven's mayor actually shut that down for today, saying they didn't want people in an exposed area because of the wind coming right off the water. And we spoke with one man earlier who said, describing what it feels like here as the wind comes in.
The wind is penetrating your face. I mean, it's really hitting your face almost like pellets. I had to come down here. I went down to Lighthouse first, but that was earlier this morning, and it wasn't as bad, so I came back down here. I know the food trucks are usually down here. I'll usually stop for a hot dog, but no food trucks down here, but this is pretty cool right now.
So again, the wind is the big story here in New Haven, along with this report of a boat in the water that responded with a large response here from New Haven Fire, their fire rescue. We're seeing the boat is sort of slowly making its way back to the dock here in New Haven. But again, though, a very large issue here. And again, they're asking folks to stay away from the water because they don't want to have to respond in these dangerous situations. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.